Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is a sort of pagan twist on Easter. The way that I kind of just created that. And there's kind of a bit of a story behind that. But first of all, happy Easter to anyone who is celebrating. Happy belated Ostara to anyone who celebrated that. And in German, which is like my culture, there's kind of a connection between the two. And I will actually explain. Actually, I'm going to start with that and then I'll get to this part. So basically, the German word for Easter is Ostern, and that comes from Ostara, which was an ancient pagan spring festival. And I actually just Googled it to make sure because I kind of remembered that there was a connection to an ancient Roman goddess of like the spring festival, or it was the name of a spring festival. But when I Googled it just now, the only connection I could find was to old or ancient Western German spring festival traditions and the spring goddess, which was Eostre, if I'm saying that right. The spelling is kind of funny. Which also seems to connect to Oster, like Ostern, like Easter, right? And the spelling is kind of like between the two. So there's definitely a lot going on about a spring festival, and Ostara is celebrated at the spring equinox, which, we just had not too long ago, like a week ago. And a lot of the Easter traditions, when you look at it, actually have much, much older, ancient, like pagan, pre-Christian traditions. So the eggs represent new life, right? They were a symbol of new life, and I'm quite certain that goes back to Roman times. I don't know, you can Google it. I'm going to Google it again in German because sometimes different stuff pops up in different languages. Like, it's not always the same information. Anyhow, I just Googled it in English before filming this, so forgive me. It's just late again. I had a long work day, so, it is what it is. But anyway, so rabbits or hares symbolize fertility and reproduction, right? So all of that symbolizes like new life and spring and when stuff becomes alive again, right? So all of that is basically a springtime celebration, which is usually around, like in many cultures around the world, is usually celebrated around the spring equinox. Like, for example, in the Iranian New Year, that is actually exactly on the spring equinox. And I think in several different cultures in Asia, their New Year starts fairly close to that as well. And yeah, in a lot of those ancient cultures, they were much more in tune with nature and they celebrated like the coming of each new season, right? Okay, anyway, so what I have here is, like, I always like to get myself an Easter bunny, but what I found at the store this year was actually a squirrel, which totally fascinated me. And that was like probably 2 weeks ago, and I bought it then and had it sitting at home, and I had to resist not to start eating it. But to me, like, squirrels are really good at, like, squirreling away nuts for the winter and, spending all winter, like, kind of living off what was squirreled away, or like, anyhow, sorry, I'm I'm a bit tired. But then I also found at the dollar store wooden acorns, see, like here. So I felt like this was actually so perfect to represent springtime, right? So when a lot of animals come out of hibernation and they start looking more for food again, and then here I have the other rattle that is actually a colored egg. I also found a wooden squirrel at the dollar store, and then I have like a birdhouse and the little pea stuff here, right? So this is really more sort of for spring. Oh, and rather than shredding green paper for Easter grass, I just got a big bag of new sage, so I actually used that instead. So I feel like this is perfect for, welcoming spring in. And since I do live in Canada now, and I have been for many years, spring time comes quite late. So it's still kind of winter weather. So we're really ready for springtime, which makes this even more perfect. And I'm reusing the candle that helps us connect with the divine that I used yesterday. So I feel that all ties in nicely, because for so many of us in the ascension and also healing process, we want to connect more with the divine and with nature, Mother Earth. So all of this, in a sense, ties in together, right? All right, so let's smudge and just do a little sort of blessing and spring ceremony. I'll see if anything else comes through, but my intention for today is more just kind of welcoming spring in and helping us, connect to Mother Earth more and more. Okay, please cleanse and renew all of our energies and take away anything dark, evil, and low vibrational, and flood us with massive amounts of healing light, unconditional love, blessings, and protections from the divine. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Okay. Dear Creator, higher power, source, and soul energy, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, dear Mother Earth, our ancestors that are in the light, and Great Spirit of the fire, as well as the other three elements, air, earth, and water. Please join the ceremony and assist the healings and prayers with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. Okay, we want to give special thanks to Mother Earth for being our mother, for providing us with everything that we need for this lifetime, for being alive here on your planet, on Mother Earth, and also for our lives. Well, we're many people all together, but for each of our life. And that's also an extended thank you to the divine source energy, the creator, however you want to refer to that. Thank you for giving us this life and for everything that we need to sustain it. Thank you for letting life start again each year in the springtime, where everything starts growing and blooming and blossoming and becoming alive again after a season of rest. Please. Okay, here, something's coming through. Please let this also be our own rebirth after our dark night of the soul. Help us fully blossom and develop to our maximum potential. Help us fully and completely heal from any and all things that are still unhealed or not fully healed yet. Help us fully let go of any and all of that darkness that is still hanging on to us, holding on to us. Help us heal any and all shadows that we still have within us. We call back all lost and stolen soul fragments. We call them back to us now to be healed and reintegrated into our energy field, into our body, mind, spirit, soul energy field, and that shall be applied throughout all of time and space, throughout all lifetimes, timelines, parallel and alternate realms, realities, multi and universes, and any and all other aspects that affect us in this lifetime and moving forward. Help us. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Sorry, that had to be said. Help us also shift into the new earth energies in all aspects of our lives. Help us transition into a life where we truly live in harmony with Mother Earth, with nature, where we form new communities that are truly built on cooperation and where we work together, we mean well, we're supportive, understanding, just intentional living communities, little eco-villages, where we all heal together from this harsh 3D matrix reality that we've been living in for such a long time, where we are able to move fully and completely into the heart space and a life led from the heart space, and where we live with like-minded people who are also supportive of our path as well as we're of theirs, where we all connect directly with the divine rather than sheep following what someone else preaches, where we're all divine sovereign beings, truly respecting each other and every being, every creature, and every living thing on this planet, on Gaia, on Mother Earth, where we respect every consciousness, and we start creating and building a beautiful life based on peace, love, and harmony. And so it is. All my relations. Oh. Quickly rattle with this one too, to bring in that new life. Okay. Yeah, this is it. If you want to sit in this energy a bit longer, then please pause the video. Otherwise, we're going to wrap it up now. Please accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings, and let the ceremony be finished. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. Oh, sorry. Massive energy shiver again. Okay, Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and for being a part of the ceremony and for being on the path and working on your own healing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'm also sending you tons of love and light, many blessings. Be well. Until next time, bye.